Passing a minute, circle with my boys, roll the weed and this is it. Line up the streets like a forest fire, we're smoking the bear hat. Preacher try to top it, we ain't really trying to hear that. It's a little teenage angst with some ignorance, and every chance we get, you know these kids will get belligerent. Cause though we know better in this world, we unprepared. Cause peer pressure strong and it was never cool to care about the consequences. Flash 4 or 5 years and the story done changed. See, I did a little growing up. It's crazy how perspective change when your head between your knees in the bathroom feeling nuts. Still I took a fatal accidental overdose in my circle just to wake me up in time for me to get it. The fabric of this life is delicate and most don't get too many chances. I'm just thankful that I never fully ripped it. I remember back then when we was both cool, getting into trouble, never following the rules. Nowadays things change and now you're cold-blooded. Every time I try to talk, you're only trying to get blunted. I remember back then when we was both cool, getting into trouble, never following the rules. Nowadays things change and now you're cold-blooded. Every time I try to talk, you're only trying to get blunted. I remember back then when we were both kids and we would chill and talk about the life we wanna live. All up in your mama crib, memory just take me back, man. Nowadays it's hard for me to tell just where you're at, man. Look me in my eyes, but you're always looking distant. There's emptiness inside them, but your mind is so indifferent. You don't mind it when the people all around you say you're dumb. And the world is full of pain, it's easier to stay numb. First you started with the drink, graduated to the weed. Pop another pill, now you pouring out that lean. And you say that this is it, but homie, I don't really buy it. When the boundaries you set are demolished after you try it. I ain't tripping, I'm just saying that I miss the friend I used to know. Pop a molly on me and you flipping like reciprocal. So ain't much I can really go and do but say a prayer. If we could do, if you ever need me, homie, I'll be there. I remember back then when we was both cool, getting into trouble, never following the rules. Nowadays things change and now you're cold-blooded. Every time I try to talk, you're only trying to get blunted. I remember back then when we was both cool, getting into trouble, never following the rules. Nowadays things change and now you're cold-blooded. Every time I try to talk, you're only trying to get blunted. I remember back then when we was both cool, getting into trouble, never following the rules. Nowadays things change and now you're cold-blooded. Every time I try to talk, you're only trying to get blunted. I remember back then when we was both cool, getting into trouble, never following the rules. Nowadays things change and now you're cold-blooded. Every time I try to talk, you're only trying to get blunted. I remember back then.
I know who the fuck to trust, is she my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, draw, yeah, she give me that claim I was wrong. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, still on block, Bambi. Baby's yellow, text, she wanna eat me like candy. Run up the racks, track me, I run up the racks like an athlete. Big facts, you're the dick, 6 flags, ballin' like dick facts. Told her I love her, I ain't really mean that, yeah.
Nowadays these people like friends, remember way back she was love. These bitches sneaky can't cover. I got 4 hoes that went to I remember. Remember I was selling dog food, no kibbles, just to get me some skrilla. Remember I was really on the block like Tetris, just to get me some chip.
Surfing, rockin' the parking lot, my weed louder than like the gay bubble. I be on her mind like non-stop, yeah. Had to cut the little thought, no tomahawk. Remember smoking blunts with my friends, the seconds a couple of days, yeah, lost the lock to the fan. That's the shit got me upset, but at 8, then I finally thought, yeah, I'm smoking with side. 4-4, I'm a zombie, this a girl, but she want it. These little boys think I'm cocky.
My bitch real like Mary Poppins, yo bitch really got eyes, smoking on killer, not even coffee. My bitch drip like Mary Poppins, yo bitch really got eyes, smoking on killer, not even coffee. Nowadays these people like friends, remember way back she was love. These bitches sneaky can't cope. I got 4 hoes that went to I remember.